Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for April 2024. And if you enjoy weekly astrological updates and highlights, might want to come back on a weekly basis or even subscribe if you feel so inclined, because that's what I do on this channel in addition to weekly tarot. And if you happen to be watching this before the end of March 2024, well, you might want to check out my website, integrativemysticism.com. I've got a 2-week sale going on right now, my equinox sale, 20% off 1-hour readings with me. And so if that is something you'd be interested in, go to my website and schedule yourself a session. So what's going on when it comes to your April? Well, April is all about new blank canvases and clean slates for everybody. But for you, it primarily focuses on your romantic life, parenthood, and any kind of personal enterprises, creative projects, or recreational pursuits that you've got going on, and major shifts to the landscape of your personal life and ideals. And that is because we have a cluster going on here, right? We've got a solar eclipse, new moon in your 5th house, Aries, on the 8th. We've got the sun here at the start of the month. We've got Mercury turning retrograde here right on the 1st of the month. And Venus will be in this part of your chart as of the 5th of the month. And so a lot of stuff going on here. And let's talk about that solar eclipse new moon first, because this is the big one. This is the one that's going to be affecting everybody for much longer than just April. It's going to be in effect all the way up until about early July. A solar eclipse new moon is all about new beginnings, new commitments, as well as new roads that we are committing to. And in the 5th house, this can absolutely indicate a brand new chapter or brand new story unfolding in your love life. Now, for those of you who are coupled or are married, this could indicate a new relationship destination that you are heading down towards, or this could be some kind of major turning point in your love life that is going to have you and a partner commit to a whole new road or whole new trajectory than something that you were maybe working on before. This could be something more current to who you are now versus maybe where you've been in your relationship in its history. This could also indicate absolutely, for those of you who are single or are available, the new relationship opportunities that are also going to be drawn in just by the sun and Venus in general. But new relationships, for those of you who are looking, are likely going to get established and underway during this 3-month period, and extra strong as we close up April and go into May. And this can also be a time where a lot of you who have been thinking about expanding your family, even having children, or starting a new story or a new connection or a new bond with your children, that is also going to be equally supported by this solar eclipse new moon. Just remember, when it comes to a solar eclipse, though, it is often so powerful, it does require us to be ready to rearrange other corners of our world in order to accommodate the change that is coming in, right? So the way we've been running things is going to need to be shifted up to make room. We have Mercury retrograde here, giving you also an opportunity to reverse, undo, or unmake things that have become maybe sticky patterns or normals in one of these areas of your life. Something that you wish you could either take back or something that you wish you could just reverse the effects of, whether this is something old, maybe something that was brought into this part of your world, or something that maybe happened to you or a partner or one of your kids. This is also a time where you're getting a chance to reconnect with maybe an old passion project or an old enterprise plan that you wanted to commit to in the past but couldn't. However, with Mercury retrograde, we also have the standard Mercury retrograde fair to keep in mind as well. Plans and procedures may get mixed up during this time. Any kind of itineraries or, contracts or anything that you've got going on that you've set for this month could be shook up quite a bit. Happy accidents can occur, but also at the same time, frustrations. So make sure that you are dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and you make sure that you are just on top of everything when it comes to major relationship plans, parenthood plans, or anything relating to personal business. The Sun and Venus, of course, are going to be bringing in all kinds of new bonding opportunities, new play opportunities, but also new opportunities to collaborate and connect with people that could be lifting up your love life, even though they might not be your partner, or they could be enhancing your relationships with your children, or helping you to get a personal enterprise off the ground as well. We also have Mars in Pisces all month long. This is your fourth house of home, family, living situation, and your home economy. And Mars is helping to give your home economy a tremendous boost, whether this is bringing in more money to you, or maybe into the family in general, or to a partner. Business is booming in this respect, which is beautiful. This is also a time where a lot of maybe problems or projects that you've been looking to maybe solve or complete are going to be getting a lot more oomph behind them. You're going to be getting a lot more support for this, and maybe even better tools, resources, or help for them. However, with Mars in the fourth house, this can also be a time where, let's just say, sleeping dogs that have been left to lie as it relates to family issues or problem family members could come up to be confronted, and we have to be okay with confronting them. We have the Sun and Venus entering Taurus in the back end of the month, and this is your sixth house of work, reputation, your schedule, the people you serve with, and the people that you serve, and even how you work for others. And with the Sun here on the 19th and Venus there joining the Sun on the 29th, this is a time where you are getting a lot of new special attention on yourself and what you bring to the table. You may be finding you are up to transform the way you are treated, the way you are compensated. You're kind of getting more of a most valued participant, most valued player, most valuable employee kind of treatment from your peers and from your bosses and your colleagues. And you're also going to notice that you're drawing in a lot of better business when it comes to more compatible work, assignments, clients, and customers as we go on into May as well. So you're going to kind of fall back in love with your work, or if not fall in love with it, at least, bring a lot more fun, a lot more ease, and a lot more profit to yourself through your work as well. And finally, we also have a full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd. And this is landing in your 12th house of the past, private matters, hidden opportunities, and old business as it affects the present. And this is going to open up a 2-week window period for a bit of clearing of old business. Now, a full moon in the 12th house can be a tough time. It is the breakdown, breakthrough full moon, as I term it. Everyone goes through it once a year. And this is where this full moon eliminates something from maybe our plate that we do need to have go away, that maybe we have been holding on to for far too long. Now, this could be old business that is actually detrimental to us, that we don't know is detrimental to us. This might be something that we don't feel like we have adequate resolution or closure with, or this could be something that brings up an outstanding issue we've been avoiding confronting or avoiding facing, to be faced and cleared for our own good. But by the time we go to the end of that 2-week window period, you'll actually be happy it happened. So that is what I've got for you Sagittarius people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.